Good pause YouTube, 6-foot hacks here. Have for you guys today the team building video for week 3 of the ICBA. Now this is going to be done like right before the actual battle is going to be done, so I'm not going to try and make it too long, but I'm going to try and make it just into a separate video just so you guys can quickly see this, and then the actual battle will probably be going up like an hour or two later. I guess I could throw it in the same video. I don't know, just it don't really matter, but just I procrastinated and was busy and just yeah, sorry. But we have a really tough matchup. We are facing Brad, aka the coach of the not the coach of the U-turn Crowbats, but he is the coach of the New London ZOROARKS, aka Mr. U-turn Crowbat. His channel link and stuff will be down below. Now, I'm not gonna show you guys the team on the bottom right hand corner like I normally do, just because we're going through like free agent trades right now, so the docs are a little bit messed up, and I don't want you guys to know my my trades just yet. So we don't have them right now, but the new trades that we got, I think, are going to be pretty awesome. Either way, we have a really tough matchup. Basically, Brad has Protean Greninja, which is absolutely busted and stupid and should never be allowed in draft format. Like there's literally no way to deal with Greninja, so that's obviously a huge issue. Definitely got to watch out for that. He also has Latios, which could be a little bit terrifying if I lose my Bronzong, which I absolutely have to bring Bronzong to this matchup because it's going to be very important in this game. He's also got Braviary and Ninetales. I don't expect him to bring double Fairy with Ninetales and Sylveon, so not too concerned about either of those two. If he does bring them, then it should be perfectly fine to play around. Braviary could be a little bit annoying if he brings it, but I really don't expect him to bring it because I feel like it has a really bad matchup this game. Galvantula Sticky Webs could also be really annoying, so gotta watch out for that. I think he traded off his Zoroark that he had. I'm not sure, like the free agents trade just made this all just kind of wacky for me to just kind of go over, but yeah, just know that I did prepare for the right Pokemon. But basically, Greninja is going to be a huge issue because Protean is busted. Typhlosion actually could be kind of a nuisance if he brings that, depending on what kind of set it is, but I can probably play around that relatively easily. Sticky Webs could be a little bit annoying, but my team really isn't going to be too bothered by them if he does bring them because I'm generally slower than most of his team anyways. And I think that's really it. That's all I'm too concerned about, I think. Yeah, just Greninja, Latios. Excadrill could also be a little bit annoying because I don't have a safe switch into Excadrill. So we're going to see how that plays out. But enough rambling. The first Pokemon I'm going to be bringing, of course, is good old Assault Vest Haxorus, the mascot here. The cool thing about Haxorus in the matchup is that it can kind of check Specs Typhlosion if he does want to bring that. I don't think he 2-hit KOs me. This can also chew any one special hit from like Sylveon or Greninja. I think I can take a Psyshock from Latios if he specs, so if it comes down to that, that's good, although Draco I think just annihilates me. The good thing about Endeavor on this set too is that if he does bring Vaporeon or Sylveon, which I'm expecting him to bring one or the other one basically, so I can maybe Endeavor them and keep them at low HP. Superpower is just really nice to smack the Excadrill or the Braviary for like neutral damage if I don't want to Dragon Claw. Also, Ninetales gets destroyed by Poison Jab because I think we can chew one Blizzard or Moonblast at full HP, so it's really nice. Next off, we have making his debut. What? Why did I say it like that? His debut, we have Claudio. The Thunder is here, which is rocking a nice Scarf set. I thought about maybe making it more physically offensive, but I think especially offensive is going to be perfectly fine in this game. Obviously, don't want to rely on Focus Miss, so I got Superpower to just get off a good chunk of damage on the Excadrill and maybe pick it off. Sludge Wave is just really nice to lock myself into once I get rid of his Excadrill, which is going to be really good. So getting rid of Drill is going to be absolutely huge in this matchup, but Drill does have, in general, a really good matchup in this game if I don't bring Virizion, so I gotta watch out for that. U-turn over Volt Switch because I don't want to be locked into Volt Switch if he for some reason doesn't make the aggressive play into Excadrill, predicting my Volt Switch. And then Thunderbolt, of course, is just stab. Next off, we have Kangaskhan making her debut as well. I think this is return. No, yeah, this is her debut. Yeah, this is her debut, which is pretty cool. I don't really need Scrappy because it doesn't have a ghost type, although I guess Early Bird wouldn't be bad. Inner Focus is just so I don't get flinched by Dark Pulse, which would be really awesome, because if I get flinched by Dark Pulse from Greninja, that would make me cry. But this is able to kind of pseudo-check special Greninja. I'm hoping that he's kind of a Life Orb variant, because Life Orb Greninja is going to be a lot easier to deal with. If he's Z-move, that could be slightly annoying, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Facade over something like Body Slam, Return, or Double Edge, just because if he does bring Vaporeon, or if he does want to have T-Spikes, then he'll be able to power up my Facade, so it's going to be really nice. Iron Tail is just to knock out Ninetales after Rocks, and I think I can 2-KO Sylveon after Rocks as well, so it's going to be pretty nice. Next off, we have Bronzong here, which, like I mentioned, Bronzong is absolutely huge in this matchup, man. Bronzong checks so much and can deal with so much in this game. It checks Latios, it checks Braviary, it checks Ninetales, it checks Sylveon. It can also probably take a hit from Galvantula if it comes down to it. Although, yes, it can't really do much to Greninja or Excadrill. I don't need this to do anything to Greninja or Excadrill, and if he does want to try to hard switch into them, then I can chip them down or knock them out with Earthquake or a Toxic Greninja on the switch in. Rocks obviously going to be absolutely crucial in this matchup to get that nice residual damage. That's actually why I have Protect as well. Along with the Hail, if he does have Hail, then being able to rack up residual damage is going to be really good. And then I can also stall out turns of Aurora Veil or the Hail, so it's going to be really awesome. But yeah, just in general, Bronzong going to be absolutely huge in this matchup. Next off, we have what originally was Black Sludge Nidoqueen, but I changed it up to Yache Berry because if it comes down to it, I can live one hit from the Ninetales and in return knock it out, or I can maybe chew an Ice Beam from something else, or just hit and power ice from anything if it really comes down to it, and then in return knock them out. Sludge Wave and T-Spikes are really the only two moves I think I need in this game. Flamethrower and Thunderbolt are just there for coverage. I guess it's just nice to hit things for neutral damage. T-Spikes, though, along with Fake Out from Kangaskhan, is going to be really awesome. If I can get rid of the Excadrill, then getting up T-Spikes is going to be absolutely huge, because that means I'm going to be able to get off residual damage on his entire team, wear them down along with Fake Out damage and potential Hail damage. It's going to be really great. Also, T-Spikes are going to be absolutely amazing for the final Pokemon here, which is Merlin the Mew, rocking a mono attacking sub-Calm Mind set, because his only way of dealing with this is Greninja. So if I'm able to get up T-Spikes and Greninja's like Life Orb or Hail is up, then I'm going to be able to wear down Greninja, and eventually he's going to knock himself out to the Life Orb, potential Life Orb, potential Hail, and potential Toxic damage. So that's kind of the idea behind this set. I was thinking about maybe taking off Calm Mind and just making it a sub-Roost to attack set. This is also kind of my pseudo switch into Excadrill. This is really the best thing I have to switch into Excadrill, so definitely have to watch out for that. I can live 2 Earthquakes. Very positive he's not going to bring a Life Orb set. Maybe Scarfed, or just like regular Rocks with Spin could be a thing. But yeah, Drill shouldn't be able to do anything or too much to Mew, so that's going to be really great. So as soon as he loses Greninja, or Greninja is just worn down enough, then Mew can definitely come in and potentially win late games. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the team preview for week 3 of the ICBA. That'll be going up in about an hour or two. Hopefully that's going to be my aim, so definitely check that out, guys. Hammer on that like button down below, and hopefully we can take a W after the fumble that happened on week 2. I did double check my mons this time though, so don't worry.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears of hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears.